Good morning students. We have finished 2 exercises in 3rd chapter, data handling. Now let's see how we can use bar graphs and double bar graphs. In your textbook they have given you many examples. You can go through it. I'll just show you how to draw on bar graph. Students, if you have graphs, it is better and it will be easy to understand how to draw graph, because in exercise 3.3 also you need to draw a graph. So I request you to take graph papers, to purchase graph papers and to do in the graph sheet only the problems. Now I will explain to you how you can draw on the graph sheet. Now let's see here, example 8 is given here from textbook. 200 students of 6th and 7th classes were asked to name their favorite color so as to decide upon what should be the color of their school building. The results are shown in the following table. Represent the given data on a bar graph. Here already they have given you solution also. They have given how they have drawn in bar. But here it's not a graph paper. So when we draw on the graph paper, it will be easy to understand. So here what they have given, favorite color is given and number of students, how many like that color. See, red, green, blue, yellow, orange. Now red, how many students? 43. Green 19. Blue 55. Yellow 49. Orange 34. Now this one we have to draw on the bar graph. After drawing on the bar graph, we have to answer these 2 questions. Now let's see how we can draw on the bar graph. I think you might have learned in your earlier classes. Now first, to draw a graph you need pencil and scale. Now in order to show you, if I draw with pencil it will not be visible, so I take a pen to draw and show to you, but you have to draw with pencil. You need scale and pencil. Just now we have to draw a line, vertical line and horizontally. You can name this horizontal one as x-axis and this as y-axis. Now here we can take, here in the graph you find, here you see one box is here, boxes, one. So one box we can tell it is as 1 unit. In that 1 unit there are 4 different boxes, small ones are there. So this 1 unit, there is 4 small boxes. Now here first we need to take scale, how much we need to take. Now here they have given number of students and favorite color. Now scale, how much we can take? 1 unit is equal to 10 students we can take. Because 10 students means 10 difference we can take here. So now first here you take 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. Okay. Now here when we take graph, it should be equal distance should be there to 1 to 1. So now here, how many colors are there? 5 colors are there. Now first I am taking here red. Now if we take here only this one box red. So after leaving that one, only in this box we can take green. No, so leaving that box we can take blue. Equal distance should be there. So here yellow. Then one box you leave, then orange. So here you have to take correct equal distance. Now if you want, again you can leave 2 boxes and take 1 more also. It will be good. But it should be equal distance. Now you see red, how many students? These are colors. These are students. So now red, how much? 43. Now I have already told you here 1 unit, 10 we have taken. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. In middle again you can see one more bar here. 5 difference we can give. 15, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65. So now here 43 it is given. So you take scale. First you see which is, here it is 40. Above that here it is 45. 45 means 44, 43 comes here. So you keep first dot here, you mark that one. Then you can just take a scale and draw the line. You have to draw with the help of a scale only. 43. 43 is here. Now green how much? 19. Here you have 20. Below that 1, 19. Here you get 19. Here you get 19. So first draw this one. Then here 19. Blue how much? 55. Now here we have 50. 50 and above it is 55. So here 55. You have to draw with help of scale. Yellow how much? 49. Here you have 50. Below that one 49. Orange how much? 34. Here you have 30, 35, below 35, 34. You have to draw with the help of a scale. So now, like this we have to draw bar. Now here what they have asked, you can see the textbook. Now here they are asking which is the most preferred color and which is the least preferred. From this diagram itself, bar graph itself, you can find out which color is most preferred color. Blue. Why? It is 55. It is highest. Least preferred means which one you can tell? It is green, because how much it is? 19. So first answer, which is most preferred color, means blue is the most preferred because it is the tallest. Then green is the least preferred color. Second question, you see how many colors are there in all? What are they? How many colors are there? 5 are there. What are they? Red, green, blue, yellow and orange. So these colors are in which one? Horizontal line. I have told you before drawing itself, this is horizontal and this is vertical. Horizontal we keep as x-axis and vertical y-axis. So this is the way of drawing the bar. I think students you might have understood. Now let's see how to draw double graph. This is just bar graph how to draw. Let's see double graph how to draw about. Now in your textbook on page 72, second problem you see. Sale of English and Hindi books in the years 95, 96, 97, 98 are given below. Here years, what are the years? 95, 96, 97 and 98. English and Hindi, both subjects are there. They have given how many books were sold. So now they are telling us to draw a double bar. Now as I have told, we will see double bar graph. Years are given, English and Hindi also is given. So now let's take x-axis and y-axis. This is x-axis and this is y-axis. Now we have to write first scale. 1 unit is equal to 100 books. Now I am taking here 100. So here we can see 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800 here, okay. Now how many years are there? 4 years are there. Now this is double bar graph. We have to take equal distance for any graph, whether it is single graph or double graph. Now I am going to take from here 1995. Since it is double graph, I am going to take 2 boxes. Then next leave 1996, 2 boxes. Then middle 1997. Then here 1998. So now let's see here 95. English how many are there? 350 is here. Here 300 means in middle you get 350. Here I have explained to you already how we get. So with the help of a scale and pencil you can draw. You have to draw with scale so that it will come correctly and neatly. So this is English. Then Hindi, how much? 500. 500 is here. So just draw line. This is double bar graph. So this is Hindi. Then 96, you see, English how much? 400. Hindi how much? This is English. Hindi 525. Here you have 500. 550 is here. 40, 30, 20. 20 means almost here it will come. This is Hindi. 97, you see, English 450. 450 means here. Hindi how much? 600. 600 is here. $98, 620. 620 means here you have 600, 650, 40, 30, 20. This is English. Hindi how much? 650. 650 means here. Here. Only just little difference is there. See. Now we have finished writing. These are years. First only we have to write. And these are the books. Now you see here. Now they have asked you in question. Now after drawing the double graph, in which year was the difference in the scale of two languages books leased? By seeing this graph, which one you can tell in which year was the difference in the sale of the language books leased? Leased means so much less. You can see in 1998. Only little difference is here between English and Hindi. So for answer A is how much? English and Hindi. Which year? Which year they asked? So it is in 1998. Then B. Can you say that the demand for English books rose later justify? Now they are asking in English. Can you say that the demand for English books rose faster? How can you say? You see here in the question 95 it was 350, 96 it was 400, 97 it was 450, 98 it was 620. So here demand for English books was faster. Now I think you might have understood bar graph and double bar graphs. Now let's go to exercise 3.3. When we do the exercises, you will be able to understand it in a better way. So now I request you students to take textbooks. Just you can see there. 3.3. Now here use the bar graph figure 3.3 to answer the following questions. Here they have already given you bar graph. You have to answer these questions. See here bar graph. Animals are there, students are there. Here students. How many students are here? 12. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Pet animals, dogs, cats, rabbits, hamsters and others. Now they have given already bar graph. You just have to answer this question. Which is the most popular pet? Here you see, by seeing this graph, which is the most popular pet, means how many students in here. By seeing this graph you can easily tell which is the most popular pet here. Cat, because cat is the highest. So answer for A is cats. Now B, how many students have dogs as a pet? Here you see dog, here you see. How many students have dog as a pet? Here you see 8 students. So it is answer for B is 8. Now second one you see, read the bar graph which shows the number of books sold by a bookstore during 5 consecutive years and answer the following questions. Here also they have given bar graph. You have to just write the answers for this. About how many books were sold in 1989, 1990, 1992. I have already showed you in graph 100, 200, 300. We have taken 100 books like this only, similar problem. Here we get 50, 150, 250, 350, 450, 550. So here they have given here this bar graphs. We have to see how many books were sold in 89, 90 and 92 they are asking. In 1989 you see it is near to 200, means it is above 150. So approximately we can tell that it is 1980. Approximately I will show you here. Exercise 3.3. Now first main we have already saw. A is which is the most popular pet? Cats. B is 8. So second one now. After seeing how many books were sold in 1989? 1989. By seeing this graph you can see it is almost 180 books approximately. Approximately we can write. So 1990 you see. 1990 also it is nearing to 500, means it may be 475 or 480. This also is approximately. Then 92 you see. 92, how much? It is above 200, below 300. But here since no lines, just you see 1992 also we can just give it as approximately, it may be 225. So here first one is there. Now second one you see, in which year were about 475 books sold? About 225 books sold. Here this 1990 actually it is 475, not 480. When you see graph. Then afterwards here you see in which year were about 475 books sold? 470 books were sold in 1990. Then 225 books which year it was sold? 1992. Yes. Then third one you see. In which year were fewer than 250 books sold? They are asking in which year less than 250 books were sold. So less than 250 means which one is there? 1989 and 1992. See 1989 you see it is less than 90, it is 180. When you see 1992 also it is 225. They are asking which books were fewer than 250 books sold. So 1989 and 1992. So now fourth one you see. Can you explain how would you estimate the number of books sold in 1989? They are asking to explain how you would estimate the number of books sold in 1989. So what can we read? Now by reading the graph, we can calculate about 180 books were sold in 1989. By seeing the graph only we can tell that 180 books were sold in 1989. So by reading the graph, we can calculate that about 180 books were sold in 1989. So this is the, for second question, these are the question answers. They have already given you bar graph. Now you see third question students. they have given you number of children in 6 different classes are given below. Represent the data on a bar graph. Now they are given class and number of children 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th. Here they have given number of children 135, 120, 95, 100, 90 and 80. After drawing the bar graph, you have to write these answers. I shall explain to you these questions. This bar graph we can do and afterwards we can write the questions. So now they are asking here, how do you choose a scale? So now let's draw the graph. We shall draw in a bar graph paper so that it will be easy. First let's take x-axis and y-axis. X-axis and y-axis. This is x-axis and this is y-axis. For anything we have to take scale. Scale 1 unit is equal to how much? I am taking 10 difference. So 10. Here now. $10, $20, $30, $40, $50, $60, $70, $80. So now here we have taken 10 difference. So these are number of children. 10 children we are taking here. Now here, which classes they have given? 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th and 10th. So equal distance we have to take. This is 5th. This is only bar graph. So now one difference. You leave one. Then here 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th. Yeah. Now here you see in 5th, how many students are there? 135. Now here we can take 90, 100, 110, 120, 130 and 140. So now for 5th how many? 135. Here you have 130 is there. 135 here you get. So 135. Now you have to draw a bar. This is 135. Then 6th how many? 120. 120 is here. Seventh how much? 95. 95 means here 90 is there. 100 middle 95. Seventh how much? 100. Seventh is 95 over. Eighth is 100. 100 is where? Here. Ninth is 90. 90 is here. Tenth, how much? 80. 80 is where? This here. See, now I have shown you bar graph here like this. Here this is 135. If you want, you can write here 135, 120, 95, 100, 90, 80. So here, after now drawing, now first see how would you choose a scale. Scale is 1 unit is equal to 10 we have selected. So now answer the following questions. Now by seeing this bar, now answer. First one, you see which class has the maximum number of children and the minimum. Maximum means what? Highest. Now which class is having highest? We can write it as 5th. Maximum. Minimum means how many less? It is which class? 10th class. How many? 80. So maximum is 5th, minimum is 10th. Now see second question. Find the ratio of students of class 6th to the students of class 8. Now they are asking to find out the ratio. Now for 6th standard how many are there? 120. Now they are asking ratio means we have to divide that one. 8th class how much? 100. So we divide 120 by 100. 0, 0. 2 5s 10. 2 6 are 12. So that is equal to 6:5. Then ratio will be 6:5. So now we have finished third question also. Now let's see fourth question. Fourth question is the performance of a student in first term and second term is given. Draw a double bar graph choosing appropriate scale and answer the following. Here we have to draw a double bar graph. I shall explain to you this one. Now here we have to take subject. 2 terms are there. Then they have given English, Hindi, Maths, Science and Social Science. After drawing double graph, we have to answer these questions. Now we shall take one more graph paper so that you will be able to understand. Now double bar graph. Now first let's take x-axis and y-axis. X-axis and y-axis. This is x, this is y. Now here, first we have to write scale. For anything we have to write scale. 1 unit is equal to, now how much we can take here? 10. Yeah? Yes. Then here, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Yes. Then here we can take subjects here. This is first term and second term. So now here, which are the subjects here? English. Here we have double graph. So here 1, 2 boxes we can take. Then 1 we can leave it. Then from here again double. After English what? Hindi. Then here Maths. Here Science. Then here Social Science. Now here English, you see, out of 100 first, how much did he get? 67. Now 67 means here we have 60 and 70. In between we have 65, 66, 67. Here you get 67. So you just draw a line. 67. This is first term. Then second term English, how much? 70. 70 comes here. This is second term. This is how much? 67 and this is 70. Then Hindi, you see first term how much? 72. Here 70 is here. 71, 72. Here we can write as first term. Then second term how much? Hindi 65. 65 is where it is? It comes here. You have to draw with the help of a scale. So this is 65. Now max, you see how much first term? 88. Here you have 90, 89, 88. Then second term he gets 95. 95 means here. This is 95. Then science how much first term? 81. 81 means here 80, 81 is here. With the help of a scale you have to draw. Second time how? Second term 85. 85 means here 81. Here it comes 85. Then social, how much social science? First term 73. 73 means here you see 70 is here, 71, 72, 73. This is 73. Second term how much? 75. 73 means here it is 75, that's all. Only two difference here. 75. So now we have drawn double bar graph for this. Now we have to say these questions. You see first one. In which subject has the child improved his performance the most? Here you see they are asking in which subject has the child improved his performance the most. Now suppose you can see here itself the marks given first term and second term. Now here they are asking in which subject. By seeing this graph what you can say, in maths they have improved a lot because first term he got 88, second time he got 95. Yeah, it is more. First you see English 67 and only 3 marks are different, 70. Here you see 72 and he came down 65. Here you see 88. From 88 he has gone 95. From here 81, 85 only 4 difference is there. Here also only 2 difference. So here 88 and 95. So first answer is fourth main. First one. In which subject has this child improved means maths. Now second one you see. In which subject is the improvement the least? Least means you see social science only. Here only 2 difference is there now. Here at least 4 difference is there. Here at least 3 is there. Here only least. So social science. Now third question you see. Has the performance gone down in any subject? Yes. Where it has gone? In Hindi. Because first term he got 72, second term he got 65. It is less. So, has the performance gone down in a subject? Yes. In which subject it is? Hindi. So, with this we completed 4th main. Now 5th main. You see, consider this data collected from a survey of colony. They have given sports, cricket, basketball, swimming, hockey, athletics, then watching and participating. Here, they have given how many are watching and how many are participating. So, draw a double bar graph choosing an appropriate scale. What do you infer from the bar graph? And which sport is most popular? Which is more preferred, watching or participating in sports? I think students, I have already told you with example and problems also I have solved in the bar graph and bar grapher. I think you can do it as a homework. 5th one and 6th one, both you can take it as homework. Both are for double bar graph only. You can do it as a homework and do answer the questions also. Now 5th one, already here they have given you this sports, watching and participating. For 6th one, you have to take the data from, they have given table 3.1, means that is on page 57. Table 3.1 is given. Temperatures of cities they have given. You can take the table and you can draw a bar graph, double bar graph, and then you can answer these questions. I think you understood. If you have any doubt, you can clarify with me. So with this we complete exercise 3.3. For 5th and 6th problems are for homework students. You have to do the homework and send it tomorrow. Then I think next session we can discuss about chance and probability. Then 3.4 exercise is there. Then with that we will complete the chapter. 5th and 6th in exercise 3.3 you can do it as a homework and send to me tomorrow. So thank you students.